I'm going to be really honest with you here. I really thought this section of the game really stank. The only thing I really liked about it is I actually started, beating the crap out of other people instead of the minions finally. So, there's a bunch of side stories we can have fun and mess with. Unfortunately, they want me to mess with the first one, so I'm going to give you the beautiful one called Crow Loves Shinies. Pretty much about a lonely girl and a crow. Had a little argument, smacked the crow away. Crow starts stealing a bunch of shiny stuff. Yes, and we got to chase him down throughout each of these 5 levels or so, and just see what's going on over here. Try to save our crow from himself. But we cannot save you. I can't even splash myself. So just steal some shinies, I guess.
Ah, 急に何ですか。こら、おやめなさい。
今の声はレオさん？
And I'm sorry for making it sound like it was boring. It was boring to me, but maybe it would be interesting to you, and you can look for yourself and decide. It really is a series of 5 one-on-one battles with a bunch of crazy schematics, I guess, to the storyline, if you want to call it a storyline. And it mostly refers around one character, in this case, her. And so you'll be playing as the same person for 5 chapters in a row, presumably, and hopefully that will be fun. Hopefully you find the right character that you really enjoy playing with. So, yes.
ゆうゆきさん、どういうつもりですか？
すみません。私、何かしましたか？
あなたのカラスに先祖代々伝わる金のブローチが取られてしまったのです。
あの子が恥ずかしい。
私の大事な宝物です。お返しください。
せい。やあ。諦めたくない。
おっと、これは痛い。
レバッリブス。
おっと、これは痛い。
出てきます。やっやっやっ、力が足りない。何？受け入れましょう。
すみません、レオさん。必ずあの子から金のブローチを取り返します。当然のことなんですが。
Well, okay, I guess in my own preview, it turns out I'm a liar. So there's going to be occasional 1v2, plus there's going to be the occasional minions, so there's that. But still, this is still more interesting than anything I've seen so far in the story mode. Really, I'm not even messing around. I wish I was wrong here. Check it out, guys.
あそこでくるくる飛び回ってるカラスが持ってるで。
カーカーと小バカにして成敗してくれるわ。
やめてください。あの子は
そうなのか。ならお前が何とかしてくれ。
ご迷惑おかけします。あら、刺激が強すぎたかしら。おりゃそんなまだ
出てこいや。
Oh shit!
Alright, this is where shit gets really ridiculous here. If one of your opponents fall, or if you fall, and you can have the chance to have somebody resurrect you and bring you back up, even if it counts as a KO. But if you want to take out or execute your opponent, you get to do something called a splash chance. And then you get to focus on either the lady's buttocks, the breasts, or the head. And in this case, I didn't do this do it this time. But if you focus on a particular area that includes clothing, that shit will fly right off, like whoosh, and then you get a beam of light covering sensitive areas. It's definitely perverted, yeah.
ポロリはないの。
よっしゃ。
さようなら。ネバーギブアップ。諦めたくない。残念。やられちゃったわね。
びっしょびしょになってもうた。
あの子、私が怒ったからおへそを曲げてしまったのでしょうか。穂村さん、すみません。取られたものは取り返してお返しします。リーダーですから。悪くはないです。行ってきます。刀は抜かせないで。やな、参っちゃう。5、4、3、2、1、TBS Now on stage。もっとくっついて。そこも先っちょでもっと。あの子、妙な接触が。チカする。でも気持ちいいよ。妙なさん。あ、みゆきちゃん。どうしたの？妙なちゃん、今忙しいんだけど。私、そんな。諦めたくない。やめちゃダメだよ。せっかく気持ちよくなってきたところなんだから。0.9 ティアラを持って逃げてしまいました。ガラス、あなたは私が更生させてみせます。よかったです。悪くはないです。行ってきます。さあ、行きます。レッツスプラッシュ。
5、4、3、2、1。レッツ
ちょっと、あのカラスってばゆうやきちんの友達だよね。まさかシキさんも何か奪われてしまったのですか。
Well, holy shit. It sounds like the crow took yet another fucking item. Yay! Story!
自分で取り返すからノープロだよ。そうはいきません。責任を持って私が取り返します。いいのゆうやきちんに見られたらちょっち恥ずかしいし。何を取られて。
ネバーギブアップ。
まだ。
オーシット。
加えていったのはキラキラ光る布。いえ、シキさんの光沢サテンショーツですね。よかったです。行ってきます。レッツスプラッシュ。5、4、3、2、1。Here we go。
あのカラスはどうやらキラキラしたものを狙っているようですね。ですから購買部から光り物を買えるだけ買ってまいりました。さあ来なさい。今度という今度は逃がしませんよ。
ここまで人に迷惑をかけるなんて友達ながら悲しいです。私も覚悟を決めました。倒す覚悟で参ります。
有役だ。あなたは武器を手にすると。てめえ、このトリコがこの俺に逆らうなんていい度胸してるじゃねえか。はっよっ視聴者も盛り上がってきたわ。せいせい 吹いてくる。
もっともっと巻きで。味方がやられたみたいね。また武器を持って性格が変わっていたのですね。よかったです。やっと捕まえた。どうしてこんなことを。
I just want to point out this is the first goddamn time we actually see this crow pictured in the game so far, so I don't know why they didn't want to do a 3D model or some kind of, just a little animation like maybe in that final episode, because all we did was kill a bunch of dudes. Didn't have anything to do with that crow. Oh, whatever.
でも人のものを取ったらダメですよ。さあ、これからみんなに謝りに行きましょう。
喧嘩したお詫びに光り物を集めて仲直りしようとしたのですね。
その友情こそがお前たちのキラキラだな。
もう許すから早く私のパンツ返して。本当にごめんなさい。これからもよろしくお願いしますね。またつまらないものを切ってしまいました。
So yes, if you decided that you played the story mode, you beat it, you did all sorts of silly wet willy things with them, and you decided I need more, well, here you go. This is Paradise mode. Bunch of side quests with a bunch of silly type storylines and whatnot to it, and then you get the chase down a crow, or whatever the equivalent is in the rest of them. Alright, now we're cooking. This is probably my favorite section of the entire game by far. There is one thing that you ever want to look at and play in this game, it's this section. Don't let the name fool you, it sounds kind of creepy, but honestly, 5v5, straight on, AI, no questions asked. It's battle time, baby. It's pretty basic and bare bone if you look at it from this kind of standpoint, but it's 4 cups. You get to play as the Skull Cup, Honey Cup, Queen Cup, or the Venus Cup. It's 5 rounds. You get to do 3 rounds, semifinals, finals. And it is just destroy each other. Do whatever you possibly can. Whoever has the most points from KO wins. And it's great. It's all AI. You got you and 4 AI versus 5 AI. And they go at it like it's nobody's business. It's chaotic. And I fucking love the shit out of it. Sorry for the language, but it's a mature audience. Mature content. Oh man, just watch all the stuff. Oh.
私が相手してあげる。
4、3、2、1 Here we go!
こ ション盛り上がってきたわ。
残り時間半分。残り時間1分。
何してんのよ。
お友達は大丈夫かい？敵さん減ってるぜ。スプラッシュ。
大道寺押してまいる。
5、4、3、2、1。 PBS Now on stage。
本気
Oh, come now. We both know why we're still here. It's okay. I'm not judging. Much.
みのり会えるの？
行くぞ。5、4、3、2、1。Here we go! もっと本気を見せて。お姉さん大興奮よ。終わり。ファンタスティック。
残り時間半分。
殺せ。グッジョブ。こんな姿見せられない。
残り時間1分。
今が攻め時。
敵が減ってるぞ。味方がやられたみたいだな。敵さん減ってるぜ。敵の少ない。
レッツスプラッシュ。
レッツスプラッシュ。5、4、3、2、1。Here we go!
こ
れ以上は
ビシビシ。
やっちゃいますよ。
これ以上は
私まだ恐ろしい子やっちゃいますよ。今は攻め時。嬉しいです。そうやそうやそうや。みんなやっよっしゃ。
スプラッシュ。
味方がやられたみたいね。
お友達は大丈夫かい？
いけないレバーシート参ります。
Yeah, okay. I think it's safe to say that we got a pretty good recap on what to expect here. As I said, it's, a bunch of wide matches and chaos everywhere, and it's really fun. It's really unpredictable as to how things go, but it just seems like it pushes just the right way where it's always in your favor. It's kind of upsetting if you think about it, and you can knock up the difficulty, but from what I can tell, the only thing it really does is increase the damage. And so I guess if it makes getting that little extra splash chance scene, that more rewarding, I guess? Yes, sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the one shining gem I really like out of this entire game. There's that one part. You'll see.
残り時間半分。 私はもうスプラッシュ。ダメ。残り時間1分。悔しいですわ。
やるね。
もうダメ。たまんないよ。スプラッシュ。こんな負け恥ずかしい。
お友達は大丈夫かい？
Rada, 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 dressing room, rada, rada. Rada, rada, rada. Rada, rada, rada. Rada, rada. Rada, rada, rada. 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 All right, we are in the dressing room. Probably one of the most intimate, technically speaking, no pun intended, thanks to one of the features of this entire game. It really gets in there. You can mess around and change the characters the way you want to have them look in terms of bikini design, hairstyle, even accessories. So that's why if you noticed me playing, why Asuka here had a green bikini on, where everybody else actually had white. You finally put it together now, right? Yep, right. Okay, so it's also interesting to note that you can put as many as your heart desires of accessories. In fact, if you want to put every single one on, they won't even conflict with each other. They will just assume everything. And you can just have literally everything on. Isn't that a good style? Looking good, Asuka. And here we are in the intimacy. This is the dark chamber of the room, so to speak. This is the, we should not talk about this, but it's here and we gotta give it existence. There's multiple things you can do to each of your favorite characters in this game, including hosing them down, presumably with a hose of water. You splash all over their face, all over their body, hair, wherever you want to. Doesn't do much, get a little reaction, and you can create hands. You can create hands, you can touch and slap and grab whatever you want to fucking please. So if you really want to go at it, you could do some stuff. My poor innocent hands, I didn't know what I could actually do then, but now I understand. Look at this crap. That's not even how physics work with those things. I know personally. And now forced to be reckoned with the ultimate helicopter motion of death. Thankfully, apparently they're immune to pain, because that would be horrifyingly painful, I would think. And you can slap them. And some reason that aroused them, even though you're just mystery phantom hands. I know, right? Just bum bum ba da dum bum ba dum ba da da dum. Bum ba da da dum bum ba dum ba da da dum. We got the bongos over there. Yeah, take away those dirty hands. Those filthy, thieving, naughty hands. Now, let's see, what else can I do? Alright, next section, we got the diorama. So if you want to have a group of all your favorite people, you can switch them all. Throw them in different poses and outfits. Actually, sorry. You can give them different outfits as you complete later missions, but the poses are pretty universal. You can make them look as intriguing of a character as you really want to, so to speak, or questionable. So you got plenty of poses, most of them Japanese themed. You know, peace, kitty cat. You can make them look happy or very unhappy, or upset, or crying. If you want to have a bunch of crying nanny wannies, and then you can actually put tears and stuff all over their face. Effects, you can give them emoticons, essentially. Give them hearts, question marks, exclamation, shock, angry, steamy, all that stuff. And this is the most interesting one. They give you absolute control of this one. This will take effect in game. You can make them as small as 50% or make them as big as 300%, which, if I were to guess, puts her at somewhere around 8.5 feet. Oh, never mind. She gets bigger. Oh, no. This is tallest woman in the world stuff. She's turned into either like a giantess or a goddess. Take your pick. And you could have that sweet thing just running around 20 feet in the air, where she's gonna have to fight off like Harry Potter and shit. Anyways, I put her back to her normal size, 5'7". I'm gonna take a wild guess somewhere around there. But holy crap, yeah, just imagine like a giant goddess lady swimming across the room, flying around, and just squirting everywhere. Ugh, jeez. I don't know if you want to take that as a good thing or not. You can also put them in different positions if you want them, each character around in certain sections. And the pose is kind of more like a positioning, ultimately. Like, you can have them strike like oddly Michael Jackson diagonally possible poses. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, I got hearts pumping out of the girl behind her because she was my test subject for this. And you can spin around a full 360 degrees any way you want to, and you can have her tilt to the side. Again, almost supernaturally like. And for some reason the game doesn't let you stop from going through the floor. So if you want the character model from now on just to be a foot, you got it. You got a foot. That's my waifu right there, the old left footy. Actually, that's the right footy. Pardon me. I'm sorry. I'll recognize my waifu better next time. And simply change characters. If you want to look at your diorama but you don't have all the characters you like on it, you can select each character, switch it out, pick it up, and then organize your favorite 5-man team. And that pretty much wraps it up for this. Yeah. A good interesting setup, a good interesting finish. So anyways, what do you guys think about Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash? I personally think it's a very interesting game that is definitely covered up by something that's not to my liking, per se. There's so much cleavage and breasts and really fancy things that are meant to seduce the guy's mind. And yes, it's there. And I, as a guy, to some extent, I naturally like it. But it's so oversaturated. It's like, I'm here for the game. Let me play the game. If I want to see this stuff, I'll look up hentai or watch the anime or, anything pretty much. But this, if you dig into it and you go straight into the game, it does what it's supposed to do. And it does a great job at doing that. And for that niche audience, it's going to hit them a home run, grand slam, thank you, ma'am, all that stuff, wham, bam. And they are going to love it. For your average person that wants to play like Splatoon but wants to play an M-rated version, it might feel kind of subpar, but at the same time, that's not what you're there for all around. I mean, you're there to win, but you are also there to enjoy yourself, and you will, presumably. I'd like to think so if you bought this game. Anyways, it's coming out soon. Don't worry about it. Let it think about it, or think about it sometime, during your sleep, nighttime stroll, whatever you want to do. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much. If you want to see more of our stuff, check us out, playsomevideogames.com, or you can check us out on either YouTube, which is youtube.com/playsomevideogames, or on twitch.tv, where I personally stream, which is PSVG. You can check us out on PSVG on Twitter, or myself at 2timestally. Thank you very much. Don't forget to water your plants if it doesn't rain enough, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.